what the device should do when it goes off, like wake up the screen, as well as how often to repeat the reminder so I don't, miss out on fajita night at home. And there you go. When I'm done with that notification, I simply tap and remove it and move along. Oh, and voice input is included as well, which makes reminder setting just a bit less of a task in itself. Noti notification reminder is lightweight and easy to use. You can find it now in the Play Store for free. So, which one works for your brain? Is it Recurrence with its low footprint and stripped down approach? Is it Rover, which packs a bunch of location-based features so you'll get that reminder when you're out and about? Or is it Noti for creating not only simple reminders but even detailed checklists inside your notification shade? Well, I suppose I'm the one picking here, and if I had to choose, which I do, it's kind of my job, I'd pick Rover. I especially appreciate that you can kind of fire off a quick reminder and then edit it later to include so much other useful information, the app integration, the proximity, as well as the ability to choose whether it fires off when you're getting closer or further away. It kind of makes this a really handy tool for the busybody. But in all fairness, I have to admit I'm such an avid user of Google's reminders that I'll probably continue using those on my device going forward. It's hard to deny the embedded approach, right? It's neatly intertwined with everything, with the operating system. It's hard to justify opening up another app when all you need to do is learn a few voice commands. All right, coming up next, a game. Well, it's kind of a game. It's more of a tool to allow you to create your own game. Let's take a look at this week's big app. Have you ever wondered what kind of platform game you would make if you only knew how to do it? Me, I'm useless when it comes to coding, so I was intrigued to find Draw Your Game in the Play Store. Here's what you need. You take a blank piece of white paper in real life and 4 colored felt tip markers, black, green, red, and blue. On the paper, I'll use the black marker to draw the floors and the walls inside my level, and I can make this as complex as I want. Objects that your character can move, actually shift around the playfield, are drawn in blue, maybe a few boulders or something like that. Bouncy pads can be drawn, these little trampolines, they're drawn in green to, hop your character up even higher than it could jump without the trampoline. And then the objects to avoid, let's say spiky things here, are drawn in red. Now, once your level looks awesome, you just use the app to snap a picture with your phone, and then you'll want to do a few other tweaks here. You can drop the character where you want the starting point to be, so if you want it to start up top on a platform or down below. Once that's imported, you can do things like tweak the size of your character in space compared to the level. Also, you want to define a goal. Is your goal to destroy all of those blue movable elements by touching them to a red element? Or is your level an elaborate maze that you want your character to escape from? Now, while playing the level, you can switch between 2D mode, which is kind of showing you the drawing that you made, more or less, or 3D mode, which adds some extra dimension to the stuff that you drew on your paper. I'm no level designer, but there was something particularly awesome about busting out a sheet of paper and some markers to design a game for my phone. The full version is a 99-cent upgrade that gives you unlimited creation of your worlds, new character choices, and a full unencumbered adventure mode. Though I did have problems syncing that upgrade to a second phone, so there are definitely some bugs to be worked out there. I'm sure they'll be resolved. Regardless, part of the fun here is sharing your creations with other users, which you can do with the full version, and exploring their levels as well. Find Draw Your Game in the Play Store right now. Part of the fun here is sharing your creations with other I imagine if you give yourself with the full version and exploring their levels as well. Find Draw Your Game in the Play Store right now. I imagine if you give yourself